Oh. Hello, hi Hello there. Hi. Thank you for joining us here today. If you're joining us now, very welcome. Or if you do watch the replay after this and you'd like to ask us a question or reach out to us, then please do so in the comments below the LinkedIn live and we'll pick it up after the live. So, just a bit about myself. I'm Joyce, MarketingTech, and we're a homegrown, affordable mobile app agency for small, medium-sized businesses providing an affordable one-stop shop for all your appy needs. So we don't just build your app, we also take it to market as well. And today I'm really delighted to have Renee Sobotka of True North Technologies tell us about her client, the Lincoln Stars ice hockey team's official app for their fans. So, a bit about Renee. Renee is the founder and CEO of True North Technologies in Lincoln, Nebraska. She launched the company in 2019 to help small businesses harness the awesome potential of mobile applications. Now, in just a few short years, True North has achieved incredible growth, and Renee was even recognized in the 2021 Forbes Next 1000. We're really honored to have Renee here with us today. So, guys and girls, if you're watching this and you do manage a sports team or a sports club, wherever you are, Renee will share with us her experience on how you can empower your fans to engage. So, over to you, Renee. Hi, Renee.
Hey, Joyce. Thanks for having me on today. I really appreciate it.
That's all right. So shall we start with a couple of questions then?
Sure. Sounds great.
Yeah. So tell us the story, Renee, of how the Lincoln Stars hockey app first started.
Yeah. So there's a really pretty tight knit community of hockey fans in Lincoln. People love going to the hockey games, it's a lot of fun. Lori, the president of the Lincoln Stars, approached us at the end of 2020 to see if there was a way that we could engage them a little more, try to get some more fans in the seats. And we just came up with a great idea to use a mobile app. And we've put in lots of great features that just really help them make the experience more fun for the fans. And they did have an app previously. It was not successful, and the app was not maintained well by the previous app developer. So we did have a few hurdles to overcome with the app development process, but we just, worked hand in hand, and I think we came up with a pretty great product for the Stars.
Okay, that's great. So what? So with this app, what would the ice hockey team like to achieve with it?
Yeah. So at the end of the day, like I said, they really wanted to increase attendance, but also they wanted to create a nice way for some of their sponsors to get additional visibility with the fans. So we've also included some space within the app for them to place advertisements for their sponsors. And they're also able to send out some coupons to the fans so that they can entice their fans to go support these local businesses that have sponsored the team. So it's a
Hmm.
great win-win for the organization and the sponsors. And it's a great way for them to sort of mitigate those costs of hosting the app, and they're able to actually make it a profitable venture for them.
Hmm.
And we've really enjoyed seeing how they've used it within the stadium. They also
Hmm.
do some fun interactions with the fans where, like, right now they're doing a scavenger hunt where they've put some of Sal's face around the stadium. And so if you go around and you can scan those pictures and accomplish like the scavenger hunt within the app, it's kind of fun for kids to get involved too.
That's fantastic. So it's a series of QR codes that you put all around the stadium, is that right? And then they just kind of scan it.
Yeah, they go around and then they scan the picture, and so then it like checks off the particular uh, checkpoint that they're supposed to get to.
Hmm.
Another fun thing is they've offered like $1 off of popcorn or a discount in the concessions, and they've seen like an uptick in the concession sales when they do that as well. So there's a few different ways for them to keep people interacting within the app.
Hmm.
They also made a cool feature within the app where the fans can, there's a fan wall, so the fans can kind of add their pictures or put in their comments, and it's neat to have those fans. They're, like I said, they're pretty avid fans, so they like to check the roster and the stats and
Yeah.
see how the league's doing. So
Mm.
for those really diehard Stars hockey fans, they get a lot of information from the app too.
Yeah, that's great. That's
Yeah.
great. So you talked about advertisers earlier on and sponsors. So they take up space, which is, I suppose, chargeable to the
Yep.
sponsors and the advertisers. So
Yeah. So
are
they're able
these,
to monetize it somewhat.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. So are they advertisers for the whole game? Just so we know, or are they advertisers for the app?
They're mostly advertisers for the season, and
Mm,
the Stars creates
hmm.
packages for those sponsors. So depending on the level of sponsorship, that
Yeah.
depends on whether or not they get any space within the app. So it's kind of
Hmm.
an added bonus within some of those packages.
Okay, that's amazing. So that more than that helps that certainly with the monetizing of the app alone,
Yeah.
and also plus the ticket sales as well, which I'm sure you talk about in a little bit. And
Mhm.
and we also we so you talked about improving experiences for the fans. Could you tell us a bit more about exactly how the app can improve or has improved hockey fans' experience?
Yeah, I think within the breaks within the game, when there's a new period change or there's just a timeout, um, they will make some announcements. Check out the mobile app. There's a discount
Hmm.
at the concession stand, or the first people to post something on the fan wall can go check in at the front desk and receive like a prize. So it's just a way for them to get more downloads, and then be able
Hmm.
to have those users and be able to send out push notifications with maybe there's a buy one get one free discount on tickets, or
Hmm.
they're offering like a special college night, so they're able to notify their fans and get the word out in a way that's right into the palm of their their fans' hands. It's easier
Hmm.
than a social media post.
And I suppose it's best to catch fans while they are there, and you use the mobile app. It seems, appears to me, it does it so well by
Yeah.
enhancing the experience when they're there. So it also seems to me that it's all tied in very nicely. It's an integrated campaign, isn't it? Not only do you use QR codes all around the stadium to play a game, but you also make announcements as well.
Mhm.
And then in line with the food that you sell, you have special food deals or fan deals.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
like I said, a lot of the fans like to check the stats or, just see the upcoming schedule or buy tickets for the next games.
Hmm.
They can also get a game recap, or if they're not able to go to a game, they can listen to the game through the app. So uh,
Yeah.
the Stars have done a good job of, putting together some great things for the fans, but they just weren't
Hmm.
as easily accessible before. So it's pretty cool that they're just kind of all in one easy to find spot. They're able to kind of pull in everything and show the fans that they have so much available to them to keep them
Mm.
informed, and um, they even can like learn more about the players or see bios of the coaches, and kind of just if they're really engaged with the team, and they,
Hmm.
it keeps them coming back. So it's a benefit to the hockey team as well to keep those fans engaged. And
Yeah.
um, yeah, it's been getting a lot of traction, and I'm excited for all of those fans and for the Stars. It's been a great
Yeah.
venture between the two of us.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. So it sounds to me that it's family fun as well. So it involves the family,
Mhm.
and the kids go there as well. They support the games. So
Yeah.
it's quite a large, wide demographic, would you say?
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's, families that attend games. There's, the longtime season ticket holders that are
Mm.
just could be a wide range, but I'd say, there it may be a little bit more male-dominated, fan base, being hockey.
Mhm.
There's some fighting that goes on that gets a
Okay.
little crazy in there sometimes, but yeah, I've seen a night where they hosted, some specials for a college night, and
Mhm.
that really brought in the Greek system and some of the other college students from the University of Nebraska and from Wesleyan. Um, and then I've even done really cool things like they've always had the annual teddy bear toss, and everyone brings a stuffed animal, and at a certain point in the game, um, before Christmas, this is usually before Christmas, everyone throws their stuffed animal out onto the ice rink, and all of those are donated to, I think it's the Salvation Army, to distribute to kids during the holiday season. So
Okay. Mm.
there's so many different kinds of ways that they're attracting new fans. And I think once people go, they realize, they had a great time. And I think hockey's a really great sport to watch in person. It's uh, something where you need to be a part of the action, and getting them there is half the battle sometimes.
Right. Yes. Okay. Sounds like there's a lot happening, and the app's just a part of it. Of the whole experience, and enhances the whole experience as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me want to go there. Unfortunately, we haven't really got ice hockey. Do we have one? I don't know. It's not a big sport over here, unfortunately. So yeah. So my next question coming up is, how's the app doing in terms of
Sure.
analytics? We always like to see numbers. We like to see some results. So curious to find out if you wanted
Yeah.
to take us through that. Do you
Yeah.
want
And
me to
just
load the slides
you
or?
can go ahead and load those. Yeah. I'll just touch on
Hmm. Okay.
the app's been live just over a year, and we've seen about 1,200 downloads, about 30,000 visits, and there's about 900 active users.
Oh, it's
And
here, isn't it? So
yeah, yep.
visits
So
and
there's some of the
installs.
stats on visits and installs.
Hmm.
Um, and it's really started to increase like while the season's been going. So they
Hmm.
started to make some announcements about it during the game, and um, obviously people are more engaged during the season because they want to check out the schedule and the roster stats from previous games and things. So
Hmm.
um, and then they're really good about sending out push notifications. So with their announcements, discounts, deals,
Hmm.
tickets available. And then they see about a 25% open rate from those push notifications.
That's
And
pretty good.
obviously, sometimes, more people than that are seeing it because they see it come across as a notification. They just may not
Mm.
click on it. But
Yeah.
um,
That's
yeah,
kind of
it's just
comparable with email marketing, isn't it? You, on average as well, you get those sorts of
true.
open
Yep. Yep.
rates. Yeah.
But I think a lot of times, even if you don't click on it, it's kind of come across your eyes. And so you still get some
Hmm.
benefit from it. As opposed to email, it just might end up in like your spam or your junk mail. So you may not even
Exactly. Yeah.
see it.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I we can hop back to the beginning of the slides, and I just thought it'd be great for
All right.
some of
Yeah.
the viewers just to be able to see some of the features within the app.
Hmm.
Like here's a page where we've got like the
Hmm.
roster, and they can click on each of the players and get more information. Um,
Hmm.
we did. that bar layout where you can kind of scroll to get through the different features, but we're,
Mhm.
highlighting some of the players within that. And
Yeah. This one
I think
here.
it has a good
Mhm.
look and feel, pretty easy to navigate.
Mhm.
Um, and then here we've got an example of that scavenger hunt. And there's also that little spot where they can do a selfie, which we came up with. There's the announcer for games. He's kind of the host of the evening. His name is
Mhm.
Sal, and he's gained some notoriety and he's become
Ah, that's why it's a
beloved by the
selfie.
fans. So you can post your selfie
Ah,
on the
yes.
selfie wall.
Yeah, I think the
And
kids love that.
yeah, yeah, and then, there's an example of, game recaps and also, like, a special that, was a coupon within the app where they're, giving some recognition to their sponsor, at the graduate.
Mhm.
Um, this is kind of busy, but it just shows, like, sort of some behind the scenes pictures that people can get. There's a selfie, on the fan wall.
Mhm.
And yeah, just kinda letting people kinda have a see what we can do within the app. Here's some of the, standings within the league, and,
Mhm.
you can also review push notifications in the message center.
Mhm.
So if you happen to miss a notification, you can still see it through the app. They
Mhm.
had a
Yeah.
military night and a princess night. So
Mm. Yeah, and
yeah.
if I, sorry, Renee, if I
Oh, it's
interrupt you
okay.
there, I think the push notification center is quite useful for people who
Yeah.
disallow or don't allow on their iPhones, especially to get push notifications, so they can always check the messages later on in the center, couldn't they?
Right. Yep. And it'll have a little icon there showing that there's an unread
Mm.
notification. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's pretty
Mm.
cool.
Hmm.
And this is just some of the contact page, some of the contact information for the business
Hmm.
operations, and then also for the coaching staff, the hockey operations. So there's a section for that, and then yeah, I just had a graph of the downloads, and so it's clearly picking up steam, and
Mm.
we're hoping to continue to get more downloads and continue to add features throughout the the next few years. We've got some different ideas to roll out within there. Right now, obviously, the schedule is really popular. They want to see the roster and the standings stats. But even that radio link gets quite a bit of traction. And, um, that's really helped improve the number of people that are listening to games. They use this really cool. It's another offering where they have the game streaming through, but we're able to
Hmm.
just tie that into the app, and so then more people know about it. I think it's just one of those
Ah,
things where,
okay.
it was a benefit that they were providing for the fans, but
Yeah,
maybe they didn't know that it was something that they were
yeah.
doing, and so now with the use of the app, they're, able to let more people know about that great feature.
Hmm.
So
Okay, so they can listen to the games
yeah.
live on these radio
Hmm.
stations.
Yeah.
That's great. And link means the one near the bottom.
Um, I'm actually not sure what that one is. I wonder if it's
Hmm.
been named that on the back end. I'm not sure what that one
Okay,
stands
all
for.
right, okay.
I'll
But
have
we
to
can,
look into it.
yeah. So we can see on the chart here the game schedule and the roster and the most popular features, aren't there?
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So a game schedule is that where you would allow fans to buy tickets and they look at all the matches they're on.
Yep. So through the game schedule, they can just look ahead and, see if there's a game that night, or
Mm-hmm.
if they're looking for something to do on the weekend. But yeah, then you can click through and then buy tickets for the games uh,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
via that section as well.
Yeah, and they get to choose their seating arrangement as well.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, they have a good
that's really
ticketing
handy.
system, and
Yeah.
um, yeah, so that's pretty convenient. Makes it really easy for the fans
Mm.
to attend, and
Yeah.
we It's been really just a great experience working with their marketing team. They
Yeah.
had some really great ideas, and um, I think they've really made a great effort in improving the fan experience, whether it's remote, like when you're not able to be there, or while you're actually
Mhm.
in the stands, giving them sort of some insider information, giving them some little discounts, and yeah, and
Yeah.
then promoting their sponsors is really a great feature as well. So
I think that's a really important point you've made, isn't it? That they want the fans, whether they're there or not, whether they bought a ticket or not, to feel that they're still part of the experience, even
yeah,
though they're not able to attend. So that's
yeah,
really important. Um, okay, fantastic. Well, thanks for sharing that
yeah.
with us. I oh, thanks, Taylor. Taylor's made a comment there. I don't know if you can see that. Probably on the LinkedIn later on.
Oh, that's
So yeah. So I think is there anything else you'd like to add to the results, the analytics, Renee?
no, I might just touch on some other services that we offer at True North. We
Okay.
also do some website development. We'll do, in addition to mobile apps, we also do social media management and search engine optimization for people,
Mm-hmm.
as well as digital advertising campaigns. So,
Mm-hmm.
so many people struggle with, how much should they put as a budget for search and social ads, coming up with content and A/B testing that content to
Yeah.
see what they get better results with. So we've really kind of expanded our services to more of a full service digital marketing company.
Mm-hmm.
The mobile apps was sort of the fuel behind the company. And it's been great to develop those relationships out a little bit further with each of our clients, and be able to offer them some other services. So I
Mm-hmm.
have my contact information there. People can check out our website. Um, and yeah, definitely reach out if you have any questions, or just want someone to look through your brand and your digital presence to see if there's any improvements that can be made. And yeah, we've really enjoyed the partnership that we have with Easy Business. They're the platform behind the mobile app for the Lincoln Stars, and Joyce is a partner with them as well. And she's done some really amazing apps, and I love that you're hosting this and kind of showing some different ways that you can utilize the mobile app. The whole sports industry, I think, could take advantage of this type of an app, for any of those uh, minor league type of um, organizations that are out there that need to get fans in the stadium and make it more fun for them. So,
I
yeah.
think it's a wonderful example, and anyone out there listening to this now, I think if you're running a sports club or a sports team, really, this is locally, wherever you are in the world, I think this is a good model to look at to follow. So that leads to me to my last question, Renee, which is
Okay.
how do they? So if someone wants to get in touch with you, they want more information about the app. What's the best way to get in touch with you, or to find the app in the App Store?
Oh, yep. It's the Lincoln Stars hockey app in the Google Play Store and in the Apple App Store. And you can definitely fill out a contact form within our website to get in touch with us and ask any questions. Or, yeah, feel free just to call anytime. And we're here to be partners with local businesses and help them do a great job with their brand presence online. So um, we love just listening to stories of business owners and how they just love their own customers, and they're just so passionate about what they do. And it's just great to be able to be a part of their story and help them improve their services. So
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much, Renee. Thanks for being here today. And
Yeah.
if you want to pop the links to the App Store, the Lincoln Stars app, perhaps for anyone who want to download it and have a play
Oh,
around
perfect.
it, I think that would be fantastic.
Yeah,
Thanks
we'll
for
add
being
that in the
here.
comments to LinkedIn.
That's great. Thank you.
Yeah,
All
thank you
right.
so much for having me on today. I really appreciate it, Joyce. This was really
Thank
fun.
you. All right. Thanks for
Yeah.
watching, everyone.
Bye.
Bye for now.